ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। The last class we have seen the construction of pratyaya nirmanam for lat lakara, lang lakara, and lot lakara for parasmepadi. For parasmepadi as well as atmanepadi both. So up to lot lakara, parasmepadi we have seen. I think atmanepadi we have to see. Okay. Yeah. So up to here. Will I send this document to you?
No, sure.
Do you have any doubts? Can we continue from atmanepadi, lot lakara?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So up to parasmepadi, lot lakara we have seen. Now atmanepadi we will see. So last rule was atagama will come for uttama purusha pratyaya, both parasmepadi and atmanepadi, and it will be deemed to be pith. So 13 rules we have seen for all the lakaras up to lot lakara, starting from lat lakara. Now lot lakara atmanepadi. We'll continue. Lot lakara atmanepadi. What will happen? This pratyaya derivation is common for all the dhatus. Since 1, 4, 6, 10 it is common. Other than that, that is, we will see, there are only few changes. Anadantanga. Adantanga, we are saying, in the beginning itself, we have mentioned, this is for Adanta Anga. Adanta Anga is 1, 4, 6, 10. For Anadanta Anga, other than 1, 4, 6, 10, there are some changes, few changes. That we will see. So this is for Adanta. This is for Adanta Anga. Anyway, this Vadigana being Adanta Anga, therefore we don't have to specify. We know that it is Adanta Anga, 1, 4, 6, 10. For Anadanta Anga, after this we can do that Anadanta Anga. There are only a few rules are involved. Okay. So now Lot Lakara, Atparipati will do. Atmanipati. What is the pratyaya? Pratama Purusha, Ekavachana pratyaya. We are going to derive tam. Okay. We are going to derive tam. The original pratyaya is ta. Right? Ta atam ja, thas atam dvam, it vagi mahi. That is the original pratyaya. Here, this is original pratyaya. So Atmanipati pratyaya, Pratama Purusha, Ekavachanam is ta. For Lot Lakara, ta will become tam. That is what we are going to see. Pratyaya is ta. Okay. Is it Sarvadhatukam? Yes. It is Sarvadhatukam. Why? Because it is thing. Is it pit? Is it a pit pratyaya? Yes or no?
No.
It is not a pit pratyaya. Therefore, what it is then? It is a pit. Because of pit, therefore it is nitvat. Nitvat, therefore it nitvat, because it is nit, therefore Angakarya will not happen. Anyway, for Adantanga, Angakarya will not happen with regard to the Divadi pratyas, because it is Adanta, Shap is there. So therefore no problem. What Lakara is that? Lot Lakara. What Lakara? Lot Lakara. Lot Lakara is means what? What is that in Lot? One rule we have seen that is applicable here. 13 rules, one rule is applicable. Important that first change happens to Pratyaya by that rule. You have to remember these rules. The 13 rules are there. So in the list of rules, if you see,
Ikara will be replaced by Ukara.
no, that Ukara is for thickness. That is Ikara is replaced by Ukara, but anyway Ikara is not there here, right? That is for T only. Here ta. You can see the rule number 2. What is that?
Kara is replaced by Ekar.
Ekara. This is, we saw for Tit Lakara. Tit Lakara is, Lat Lakara is Tit. Lot Lakara is also Tit, right?
It.
Lot Lakara also Tit. So Tit Lakara. So Tit Lakara, we have seen T letter will be replaced by A. So T letter is replaced by A for tith lakaras. So lot being a tith lakara, like lat lakara, what we have done. So here also it is replaced by A. That is his first step. So therefore, replace takara by A. So therefore it will become te. So it becomes te. That's what happens when we have to stop here? No, because the form is tam. So now the next rule walks in. That is rule number 14. That is rule number 14 is ekara. Ekara which comes by replacing the T letter by A. Ekara which comes. Now that ekara will be replaced by am. Will be replaced by am. That is it. Next rule. For Atmanepadi, what happens? The T letter is replaced by A. Because lot lakara, tit lakara, therefore T letter replaced by A, therefore ta become te. Now A is there. So therefore what will happen to A? The A is replaced by am. A is replaced by am. So that's the next rule. Next rule. It is ekara of the pratyaya. Ekara of the pratyaya of the lot. Ekara of the lot lakara pratyaya. Ekara of the pratyaya of lot. Here in this case it is Atmanipadi, because Atmanipadi only it becomes A. Ekara of the pratyas of lot will be replaced by am. This is a rule. So by this rule, ametaha is the sutra for that. Is 3490. So applying this rule, what will happen to te? Te will be replaced by that A is replaced by not te. The ekara of te will be replaced by am. So therefore you have tam. So pratama purusha ekavachana pratyaya is you get tam. So tam we have derived. Now the next one. The madhyama purusha. Sorry, pratama purusha. Dvivachana pratyaya is
Atam.
atam. What will happen to atam? Being a titalakara. Therefore, madhyama purusha dvivachanam. What will happen? Atam will become being a titlakara. Therefore, becomes ate. Right? And applying the rule number 40, ekara of the lot pratyas will be replaced by am. Becomes here. Can you apply again? Again back to atam. What happens here? If you apply again, it will become this. What is the word derived from tam, atam, and tam, right? So kim bhavati here is just a minute. So here the here atam is there. So it will become atam again. So we don't have to read anyway. It is since it is to be done, therefore we can do it and then make it again atam. So atam will become ate, and again it will become atam. Just checking that whether should we do it. Yes, because the rule is that we have to do it. So atam will become ate. Ate because now the pratyaya is ekaranta. Therefore it will become ata. Now this what anga we are doing? Adanta anga because bhavadiga nadatu. So it is going to follow this atam is going to follow the at anta anga. Therefore what will happen to a? Rule number is, check the rule, is akara of a sarvadhatuka nit pratyaya following the adanta anga. That akara will be replaced by
Here, Rajesh.
yeah. Where is that? Here. Which rule? Rule number.
3.
What's the rule number?
Three.
Yeah.
Three.
But we have taken as sarvadhatuka. It is both for both.
Sarvadhatuka. What is it?
No, third rule, I don't know, I have written as sarvadhatuka. So here we
Sarvadhatuka.
have to change as both for ardhadhatuka also.
Ardhadhatuka. Why Ardhadhatuka?
Also Sarvadhatuka.
Oh, okay, sarvadhatuka.
We are doing only Sarvadhatuka. We are not doing
Yeah.
Ardhadhatuka. We are not doing any Kridanta. We are not doing any other Lakara. Other than let, lung, load, ling. Those are Ardhadhatuka Lakaras. The beginning itself it is mentioned. What are Sarvadhatuka Lakara? What are Ardhadhatuka Lakara? Lakaraha Vida Bhavanti. Here you can see Sarvadhatuka Tit Lakaraha, Sarvadhatuka Nit Lakaraha. Other than that, there are Ardhadhatuka. Okay, so Sarvadhatuka Nit Pratyaya. So Atam, that is the Pratyaya having Akara as its Avayava. That Akara of a Sarvadhatuka Nit Pratyaya. Following the at anta anga, that will be replaced by year. So rule number, it is 3. I'll show you that list of rules that is copy separately, and then I'll send you that. This file itself I'll send you after we complete this. So rule number 3, what we saw in the last class, you can check that. Akara, that is which is the part of the Sarvadhatuka Nit Pratyaya, that is ate or athe also. You can take for both. If it is for Pratama Purusha, Dvivachanam, as well as athe also. Pratama Purusha Dvivachanam, Madhyama Purusha Dvivachanam, athe. This akara will be replaced by ya. Then after that, yakara will become lopa by the next rule. Yakara become lopa when followed by val, it becomes lopa. So applying these two rules. So what you have now, atam will become, it gets ya adesha, it becomes atam, and yakarasya paladi pratyaya pare lopa bhavati, therefore itam. So this is how we get the form. So for adantanga it is itam. For anadantanga, it's going to be as it is. That's the only difference. Anadantanga. So now atam has become itam. The next pratyaya. Prathama Purusha, Bhagavachana pratyaya, which is ta atam cha. Prathama Purusha, Bhagavachana pratyaya. Since this is for Vadigana, Adanta, so therefore Jakara is replaced by Ant. Ant plus Jakara will be replaced by Ant. Then after that, what to be done? Next step is what Lakara we are doing? We are doing Lot Lakara. Therefore, Kimbavati. What will happen? The A letter, which is T, replaced by
Ye.
A. Replaced by A. 14th rule. Ekara below pratyaya, it's at the T letter. Sorry, the rule number 2. The T letter is replaced by A. For Titlakaras. Now Ekara has come. Now apply the rule number 40. So yes, we saw today. Ekara of the Lotlakar pratyaya will be replaced by Am. Therefore, you have Ant plus A is replaced by Am. You get Antam. So you get the form Antam. So Ta, Atam, or Itam, Antam. Then the next one. Next one is Madhyama Purusha, Atmanipadi, Madhyama Purusha, Ekvachana pratyaya, which is Ta, Atam, Ja, then
Tas.
As.
Tas. What will happen to Thas? For Titlakara, what will happen? Thas.
Replaced by Se.
Replaced by Se.
Asaha Se.
Tasaha Visa. That is rule number
5.
5. Tas of Titlakara will be replaced by Se. This is an exception to the replacement of T letter by A. So rule number 5 is applied. For Titlakara, you have to remember these rules. The rule number 2, which is says that T letter replaced by A, and for Tas, which is Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachanam, Atmanipadi Pratyaya, that is replaced by Se. So applying this rule, so Tas becomes Se. Now, Tas becomes Se. After that, what will happen to Se? Sakara plus A is there. Kimbavati, apply the rule, what you know, what will happen? What will happen? Se is there.
The last letter of the letter will become low.
Bakara.
It has to become by the rule what you apply. Now, if you apply the rule what you know, then that A becomes Am, but that is not the form. What is the form of the Lot Lakara?
Taha is a
Ta, it is Tam, Atam, Antam, then Swa, right?
yeah.
But Lot Lakara, this is the final form. We are deriving this from the original pratyaya. So Tam, Itam, for Adantanga, Itam, Antam. After that we derive. Now, Madhyama Purusha, Atmanipati Madhyama Purusha form is Swa. So, Tas has become Se. Being Titlakara, Tas replaced by Se. Then if you apply that replacement of Ekara by Am, the 14th rule, that is a rule, first rule we saw today. That if you apply, it will become Sam, but that is not the form. So therefore, here it is the 14th rule is not applied. That is Ekara of the Lot pratyayas will not be replaced by, that is will be replaced by Am, But for say, it is not applied. Therefore, there is an exception to that. What is that? What will happen? That is the next one. Rule number 15. Rule number 15 is rule number 15 says that ekara which follows sakara or vakara of the lot lakara pratyaya, it's replaced by vakara. Now let us do specifically for this. Ekara of the pratyaya of lot following sakara. Following sakara, what will happen? Will be replaced by, not by arm, will be replaced by va. Is a rule. Ekara of the lot pratyaya following a sakara, that will be replaced by va. So this is by the rule savabhyam vamau. Savabhyam vamau 81. So therefore here sakara plus a kim bhavati. This is rule number 15. So here what happens is this sakara plus a, the ekara following sakara will be replaced by va, therefore you get swa. That is a rule. So tas becomes se, then after that a is replaced by akara. So you get swa. Then this is madhyama purusha ekavachana. Then madhyama purusha dvivachana. What is the pratyaya madhyama purusha dvivachanam?
Atham.
Atham. So atham is same as the prathama purusha dvivachanam. So that means atham will become athe. Athe will be replaced by, because athe is a, ekara of the lot lakara pratyaya, what will happen? Replaced by am. Comes. Now this akara, this of the sarvadhatika hit pratyaya following adantanga replaced by here. So therefore comes, then yakara following aval becomes lopa, therefore itha. So swa itha. Then Bhagavachan, madhyama purusha Bhagavachan. Pratyaya is
Dhvam.
dvam. What will happen to dvam? What is the lot lakara madhyama purusha Bhagavachana? Atmanipadi. Swa itam dvam. Anything happens here?
No.
It happens actually. You don't see that. Something happens, then it becomes dvam. Because what we say for titlakara, what will happen? T letter is replaced by A. Right?
A.
So therefore dvam is dvam. Sorry, cursor is moving automatically. Dvam is
A.
am letter is replaced by A.
Will be
Therefore, ekara of the lot lakara pratyaya will be replaced by dvam is there. But tit letter is replaced by
A.
A. Dve.
Yeah,
Then-
wait. Then
then
again A is replaced by
Again A is replaced by what letter?
arm only, right? Arm.
If A is replaced by arm, what will you have?
Yeah, dvam இருக்கும்.
Dvam will. That is not desired.
Mm.
That is not a form, right? So
Yeah.
therefore here, what happens? Here what happens? That is what the next rule is. In fact, this is a rule. The rule is put together. Here itself it's a savabhyam vamu. But I am writing it as a separate rule here, rule number 16. Same sutram is same, but here it is different. The pratyaya being different, therefore here ekar of the pratyaya of load following what? Following vakara. Following, because that is what is then this. The sutram also, if you see, sa vabhyam, sa is sakara, va is vakara. In dvam, vakara is there. So ekara following the vakara will be replaced by, if you see, vamo, vakara plus it is replaced by letter. So applying this rule, therefore it is not it is So therefore ekara is not replaced by it is replaced by This is exception. Applying that, a is replaced by you get is it clear? Same rule.
Yes, teacher.
Taking it as a rule number 15, because here the pratyaya is different. Bahuvachana pratyaya. So for ekavachana, Madhyama Purusha ekavachana, a is replaced by vakara, therefore you get sva. You get sva. Here it is. Here it is the ekara following sakara. Now here in Bahuvachanam, where the ekara following vakara, then that ekara is replaced by So apavada to the 14th rule. What is the 14th rule? Ekara of the load pratyaya will be replaced by we said. So to that rule, this is an apavada. Understand? Yes. Any doubt?
No, teacher.
Motion.
So this I'm saying this is 14th rule. Rule. Okay, let me copy this rule alone and send it to by water for your reference. Useful. So when I refer by the number, because I am referring the rule number 14, 15, so just copy and send that alone now. This is rule number, make it as a 16. That is for Bahuvachanam. Bahuvachanam it is 16. You can check your WhatsApp. I'm sending whatever the rules so far we have seen, that I'm sending. Sent. Please check it. To number 16. We are going to add some more rules. It will come. I sent.
Yes.
Please, yeah.
Got it.
So that you can use as a reference when I ask you which rule. Because this is file also I have not sent you last class. So you can use that as your reference and an answer. They ask you any questions. So now this Madhyama Purusha we have done. Now Uttama Purusha ekavachana. That is the next one. What's the pratyaya?
It.
Yes. The pratyaya is it.
It.
It is takara is just a iterator, therefore it is E. What will happen to E? Kim bhavati? Which lakara we are doing?
Load.
Lot lakara. What will happen? Number? What I sent to the WhatsApp now. You can see that rules. Rule number 2. 2, I think. T.
Three.
T letter for tit lakara
Yeah,
atmanepadi
replaced by A.
A.
replaced by A. Rule number 2 will apply. So E is replaced by A.
A.
Right?
Yeah.
And this is lot lakara we are doing. Lot lakara atmanepadi uttama purusha. So what rule will apply? If you see the list of rules,
Uttamo something like
specifically uttama. Lot lakara uttama.
Sa uttamasya lakara.
What is that?
That is sa uttamasya, right? That is not.
The rule what is relevant here?
It
Or
should
common rule for all the uttama purusha. For both Parasampati and Atmanepadi. Lot lakara one rule is there.
Atagama will come.
Yes, atagama will come. Okay, in the list of rules, what I said that let lung load is not specified, that you have to note it. Maybe I will write it later. Okay. Rule number 13, you see.
Yeah, kata.
Atagama will come for Uttama Purusha of both Parasampati and Atmanepadi, and it will deem to be pit. In this list of rules, I just copy pasted the list of rules. I have not mentioned latter lung, etc., but you know it, so you can just. I will add it later. From rule number 10 onwards, it is like rule number 10 or rule number 9 onwards, it is load related rules. So you can mark it. So under load, so 13th rule, atagama will come for Uttama Purusha for both Parasampati and Atmanepadi, and it will be deemed to be pit. So therefore, applying that, after that, replacing ikara by ekara when applying atagama. Yeah. Now after this, what will happen? You know it. What will happen?
Riddhi.
Yeah. What sutra is that? What rule is that?
Atasya vriddhi.
It will be
Yes, it becomes I.
vriddhi sandhi.
Vriddhi will happen. A plus A will become vriddhi. Anyway, it's going to be vriddhi. Why here? No, that is rule we know. Atagama. If it is atagama, akara is out because of atagama, then vriddhi will happen. So it becomes I. So I is the pratyaya, final pratyaya. So E becomes A, then it gets atagama, then A plus A becomes I. Right? So I we have derived. The next one. Next one is Uttama Purusha, Dvivachana. What is the pratyaya?
Vahi.
Vahi. So what will happen to Vahi? This is simple. Vahi will be he.
Atag.
Yeah. Atagama will come. Yeah, atagama will do it. Okay, let me write atagama. Agama, you can put it in the beginning itself because agama is antaranga. It is inner. So that is to be done first. Or you can do it later. That would be better. Otherwise, if you add art, then you will do sandhi. Okay. Nothing wrong in that. Let me write it. And then I tell you something here. Art plus with art agama comes. Art, then art agama you can do it because antaranga means it is the first karya. It is the first thing to be done. Art agama. Like in mathematics, we have the order of precedence is there. So this Atakama comes to be applied first. Then this Ikara becomes Ekara. That rule is there. So that is to be applied. That is considered to be more antaranga. So Atagama you can do. Then after that, immediately don't do vriddhi. A plus E, what will happen? Even if you do vriddhi, you get I only. Nothing wrong with that. But this rule is applicable. What rule? Titaha, tit letter replaced by A. Therefore, that rule have to be applied. Even if you don't apply that rule, you will get the form. How? A plus E is not guna by Atascha, by this, by the rule, Sandhi rule, it becomes vriddhi. Anyway, you will get the form I. But the prakriya is T letter replaced by A. After that, we do the Sandhi, because Sandhi Karya, the Sandhi Karya is A plus A is Sandhi Karya. We have seen under Sandhi only, Sandhi context, Sandhi Karya. So Sandhi Karya has got least precedence. So therefore, applying the rule, that is T letter replacing T letter by A, then you get A. After that, you do Sandhi Karya. Between Sandhi Karya and Agama Karya, which is first to be done, Agama is first. Sandhi comes later. So Agama is Antaranga and Ikara replacement by Ekara, that is Antaranga also. After that only Sandhi Karya to be done. That is why Sandhi we do at the end. So Sandhi, okay, let me give an example. See, here one simple example. Boo is there, Boo plus Shep plus Tip is there, right? What is the content of Boo? This is some example I'm giving. I'll delete it for your understanding. Boo plus Shep plus Tip. What will happen?
Bhavati.
Boo. How you get Bhavati? Boo will become Bhava. What happens there?
Becomes Bo, then Baba, then Ante.
But what is Bo is? What is Bo?
Guna.
Guna. What is the content of Boo? Boo is A, right? We are doing Guna of Boo. But I will do U plus A, I will do Ayadi Sandhi. Can I do Ukara plus Akara? What will happen? If I apply Ayadi Sandhi, it
No,
becomes
first
Ba.
Angakarya.
Angakari. Yeah.
We don't do Sandhi Karya first. Angakarya is important. That is similarly, here it is Pratyaya. So Pratyaya rules are that has to be applied. After that, only Sandhi rules will come. After applying this, Bo will become Bo. Angakarya done here. Then O plus A is, since no other this Angakarya related rules will happen. Therefore, you can do Sandhi. If you do Sandhi in the beginning, then you will not get Bhavati at all. You get Bhavati only. It's a problem. That is why we have the order of precedence. This is an example, just an example to show you the order of precedence, right? Understand? In this context, it is different. Here, Atagama, you can apply in the beginning, no problem. But if you do the Sandhi here, then Ekara may not be available. That is, the Ekara Adesha, for that Stani will not be available. That becomes a problem. In this context, in this case, it's not a problem. But in some other case, it may become a problem. Here, A plus E anyway is going to become vriddhi. I only. So no problem. But here Ikara to be replaced by A. After that only you have to do the Sandhi Karya I. That is the sequence. So sequence you have to remember. Now coming back here. Coming back to the Atmanipadi, Uttama Purusha, Dvivachana. What will happen to Vagi now? Being Titlakara, Vagi will become Vak plus E is there. E will be replaced by
A.
E is replaced by A. And Ekara of Lot Lakara, what will happen?
At least.
Am is said, right?
Yeah.
If it becomes Am, Then what is the form you get?
Vaham.
Is that is a form? Lut lakara.
No, avahe. We are getting that atagama.
Atagama will come, but that is not going to change anything. But the form is avahai and
Amahe.
Bahuvachanam amahe. Okay, atagama also you can add in the beginning itself. You can do, but it's not going to make any change here. Okay, let me add atagama also. So atagama is there. Then it becomes avaha. Right? It becomes avaham. It will become. That is not the one. That is not the desired form. So here, therefore, what happens here? Here, what happens? This A is there.
Yes.
That A is replaced by I. The rule. That's one more rule. So A is replaced by I. Therefore, it becomes Vahai. Therefore, you get A Vahai. What is that rule? We'll see. Type it. So here Kim Bhavati, what will happen? Say next rule. That is rule number after 17th rule. 17th rule. 17th rule says that this Bhagi and Bhagi, even we apply the same rule. In fact, here also we applied anyway. Here also we have to apply the rule because the form is same. Therefore, we don't see. Here also we have to apply the rule. What is the rule? The rule is that ekara, the ekara is replaced by I. The ekara is replaced by I. That is the next rule. Let me put it. Just a minute. That is etaha I. Etaha I is the next rule. That the rule says that ekara of the Uttama Purusha. Uttama Purusha Lot Lakara. Lot Lakara Uttama Purusha ekara is replaced by I. So that to be applied. In fact, here also we have to apply that. Let me write it here and then modify that. So ekara of the pratyaya of Uttam of Lot Lakara. Uttama Purusha pratyaya. Ekara of the Uttama Purusha pratyaya of Lot will be replaced by I. This is exception to A. Replacement by A, we said that in general. For that, this is an exception. So, therefore, three, 4, 93. So, therefore, what will happen here? It is that art plus work plus A. The A is here. The ekara of the Uttama Purusha pratyaya is replaced by I. So, therefore, you get avahai. This rule, in fact, this rule to be applied here also. Here also, the ekara is the input. In ekavachanam also, you have to apply. Therefore, here also, let me apply the rule here itself. Let me apply that. So, let me put this rule, 17th rule there. Ekara of the Uttama Purusha of Lot must be replaced by I. Therefore, it is art plus I, A plus I, that becomes vriddhi. And Vagi, there is no problem. Vagi, the same thing is applied. Therefore, Avahai iti rupa. Ikara becomes A. The 10th letter is replaced by A. And Ekara is replaced by I for Uttama Purusha. Okay. So Ekara is replaced by Am, but here it is replaced by I. So therefore it is exception. In Ekavachanam we saw that they become Tam. That A is replaced by Am. Therefore you get Tam. So Tam, etc. we got. But here for Uttama Purusha, the Ekara, which comes in the place of the T letter, but A is replaced by I. Please note that. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, G.
So for Uttama Purusha, this is Apavada, exception. So T letter is replaced by A, and A is replaced by Am. That is Utsarga, general rule. For Uttama Purusha, that A replaced by I. Therefore, E becomes I, Vahi becomes Vahai, and Mahi will become
Mahai.
Mahai.
Mahai. So replace Vakara by Vakara. There is no other change. So Lot Lakara we have derived. So the form is Ta, Itam, Anta. Sva, Itam, Dvam. I, Avahai, Amahai. So Atmanipadi we have derived. Prasnipadi we have derived. Atmanipadi also we have derived. If you have any doubt up to this, you can ask.
No, Ji.
Elmo Ling Lakara. So up to this 17 rules are there. Up to this 17 rules. In fact, for Lot Lakara only we have more number of rules that we have done. Lot Lakara. If you see Lot Lakara, how many rules are there from 9th rule onwards up to this 17th? Now comes the next Lakara, Ling Lakara. So let us do Ling Lakara. Ling Lakara and Parasmaipati. Ling Lakara, Parasmaipati. The Pratyaya is Uttama Purusha, Ekavachana. Pratyaya is Tip. So let us start from Tip. Before doing this,
Are you writing, Ji?
oh sorry, share my screen. Yes. Yes, I'm typing. So let us do for Ling Lakara. Prathama Purusha Ekavachana Pratyaya is Tip. What Lakara is this? Ling Lakara. What is the speciality of Nit Lakara? What will happen to Nit Lakara? You have to remember the rules for Ling. What will happen?
Ikara of the Nyat Lakara subject and Nitya Lobhava.
For Ling Lakara,
E Adisha. Adantanga will be, we take E Adisha.
Adantanga, that
Ikara
Nit.
is Lopaha.
Ikara becomes Lopa. For Nit Lakara, yes. For Nit Lakara, that's what we did for Lang Lakara. What we did, Tip will become Takara, right? What happened to E? The E is dropped. By what rule? The list of rules what I sent. You just see that and tell me which rule is that.
6, Ji.
Sixth, yeah, sixth rule.
Right? So that is for which Lakara? It's specified.
Nyat.
Nit. Nit
Nit.
Lakara.
And here is Nit Lakara. Ling Lakara is Nit Lakara. So therefore, what will happen? That T. Ikara is the content is T. Content is T. T is Takara plus Ikara. So Ikarasya Kimbhavati Lopabhavati, right?
Yeah.
Akarasya lopa bhavati. So takara only is left out. But what is the form of ling lakara parasmaipadi?
Ita.
It is it. Dot lakara it is. Sorry. One minute. What I'm showing here. Adantanga. Something else. Adantanga. The form is for ling lakara it is it. Therefore, some more rules are there here. Number one, here for nit lakara, two things happen. Two things happen. That is, two agamas will come. Two agamas will come. One is Yasut agama, other one is Sut agama. I'll tell one by one. See, Yasut agama and Sut agama. So let me tell what is Yasut. Two agama will come for ling lakara. Yasut is one agama, Sut is another agama. Content of Yasut is Yas. Takara is it letter. Okay. It's agama. What agama? Tit agama. Therefore, it will come at the beginning of this stani. That is why this takara is that. Don't confuse with the tit lakaras or T letter. Okay. So here U is Anunasika letter. The content is Yas. Similarly, Sut. Sut is takara is it letter. It's a tit agama. Takara is an it letter given here for ordering the agama to the beginning of this stani. And ukara is nasalized ach. It is it letter. The content is sakara. So these two agama are going to come now, are going to be applied. These two agamas are going to be applied. So that we will see. So therefore, here Yasut agama will come for Parasmepadi. For Ling Lakara, Parasmepadi, Yasut agama will come. And what? And it will be deemed to be a Nit. It will be deemed to be Nit. Parasmepadi pratyaya, Linglakara Parasmepadi pratyaya will get Yasut agama and it will be deemed to be Nit. So agama is Nit. Agama will come and become a part of the stani. Agama will come at this Tittagama being Tittagama, it will come at the beginning of this stani. And this agama is Nit. Therefore, when this comes for the pratyaya, what will happen? The pratyaya becomes a Nit pratyaya. The pratyaya becomes Nit pratyaya. Here the pratyaya is tip pratyaya. Tip is what? Sorry, showing something else. Here the pratyaya is tip pratyaya. Tip pratyaya pakara is it letter. Pakara is it letter. Sarvadhatukam pit. The agama what we are going to ordain is Yasut agama, and that will be deemed to be a Nit agama. Will be a Nit agama. And this agama, when it comes for the pratyaya, the pratyaya will become what? The pratyaya will become Nit pratyaya. Therefore, it will not cause Angakarya. That is why in this, if you see, everything is in the same color, that is apit. Ajadi sarvadhataka apit. If you see here, avit ajadi, avikara and all comes, we are going to see. Now, all these are what? Apit. Even though originally Prathama Purusha, it is tip, it is a pit pratyaya, but it has become apit. Why? Because of this agama. This agama has come and agama has undergone the change. Finally, you get the form it, and the agama is it. Therefore, the whole pratyaya is a it pratyaya. Similarly, this agama is common for everything. All the pratyas are going to get this agama, yasut agama. The yasut agama is a nit agama. Therefore, all the pratyaya will become nit pratyaya. Therefore, the pratyas here in Ekavachanam for Parasampati, originally it was pit pratyaya, but now it becomes apit. Apitvat nit. Therefore, it will not do angakarya. Is it clear? Can you follow what I'm saying?
Yes, Jia.
Yes, Judge.
Yasut agama is going to be ordained for ling lakara, number one. And the yasut agama will be deemed to be a nit. Will be deemed to be a nit agama. That is by the rule, but that's the rule. That's what we are going to see. Because it is a nit, therefore, because this agama becomes a part of the pratyaya, the pratyaya also becomes nit. But the pratyaya is nit. When it follows the anga, can it do angakarya? It cannot do. Anyway, here adantanga, therefore you don't see that. You don't see any change in the anga, but you will see the change in anadanta anga. You will see that change. With what change? I mean, angakarya is supposed to happen. It will not happen because the pratyaya is nit. Because of this agama, it is nit. So now let me apply this, and then I will write the rule. Now, applying that ikara becomes lopaha for nitalakara. What is the number for that? Ikara of nitalakara becomes lopaha number 2 or 3? Number 6. Huh?
6.
Number 6. Ikara of the thing pratyaya for nitalakara, lung, ling, etc. We have seen it becomes lopaha. The takara alone is left out. Now, after that, what happens? After that, what happens is this yasut agama is ordained for the ling pratyas. So becomes yas. Content is yas. Already I told. Content is yas is the content. This is step number 1. Then step number 2. Step number 2 is this one more agama comes. What is that? Suttagama. Suttagama, there is no such condition. Suttagama content is sakara, that is just simply ordained. There is no nittam and all for this. But here, Suttagama will come. Where it will come, that is important. Suttagama will come for the takara or takara, which is the avayava of the pratyaya. The pratyaya having takara or takara as its avayava, that pratyayas, for those pratyayas only this agama will come. Now, what is the pratyaya here? If you take the original pratyaya, tip tas ji, sip tas ta, mik pas mas, ta atam ja, tha satam dam, it vagi maging. If you take the original pratyaya, not here. Okay, let me show that with the slide. Tip tas ji, sip tas ta, mik pas mas, ta atam ja, tha satam dam, it vagi maging. These are the original pratyaya. In the original pratyaya, wherever takara is there, and takara, alpa prana, maha prana. Takara as an avayava of the pratyaya, as a part of the pratyaya. With that takara, this suttagama will come. So takara is there in Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam. Is there or not? Tip is there? Yes, it is there. And Dvivachanam, it is there. And Madhyama Purusha Ekavachanam, tha mahaprana.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3. In 3 places it is there. Bahuvachanam also it is there. Yes, sorry. And Uttama Purusha, Atmanipati, if you see, ta is there. Ekavachanam. And Atham, there also ta is there. Avayava of the pratyaya, takara. And in Madhyama Purusha, tha is there. And Dvivachanam also, tha is maha. Dvachanam. Do you see Mahaprana?
Yeah.
So, in all these places, takara and thakara as an avayava of the pratyas are there. With that avayava, that is takara, this sutagama will come. Now here, first you have to apply yasut. You can apply yasut. Yasut comes for the whole pratyaya. Remember, yasut is the agama ordained for the whole pratyaya, and for the avayava of the pratyaya. Avayava, what is avayava? Takara. So takara avayava of the pratyaya will get sutagama. Sutagama content is sakara. Therefore, applying yasut, it becomes yas. Then applying sut, yasutagama first. If we write it like this, the bracket, yasutagama, the content is yas. Then takara, which is the avayava of the pratyaya, will get sutagama, that is whose content is sakara. So two agamas are ordained. So after this, is it clear?
Yes, Jia.
If you don't understand it, I will explain again. For ling lakara, how this pratyaya nirmana is done. Tip pratyaya, which is pratama purusha, sorry, it is pratama purusha, ekavachana pratyaya. Tip pratyaya, for ling lakara, that ikara becomes lopaha, therefore takara only left out. For ling lakara, yasut agama is ordained. Yasut agama comes for the pratyaya. Sutagama comes for the avayava of the pratyaya. What avayava? Takara. Right? So yasutagama, applying yasutagama, yas comes, being a titagama, comes before the sthani. Yes, sthani is takara. Okay, it is ordained at the beginning of the sthani. It doesn't come after that. It doesn't come here. Why? Because it is not a kit. If it is a kit, it will come after that. We know that. So it comes here. Then sutagama, whose content is sakara, to be ordained for the avayava of the, for the takara avayava of the pratyaya. That is a sthani, takara. So here, takara is a one-lettered pratyaya. This is a one-lettered. Takara only is there, and that is the avayava also. It is the anga, it is angi. So therefore, sakara comes as an agama to the one-lettered pratyaya, which is takara itself. So it comes here. Why I am writing this step is, don't put this sakara here. That becomes a problem. Why? I said this sutagama, that is sakara, whose content, that comes as an agama for the avayava of the pratyaya. Avayava is, what avayava? Takara avayava. So therefore, put it before the avayava, takara or takara. This is step understandable. Let's understand this.
Yes, Jia.
All of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Ji.
Now, after this, what will happen? After this, what will happen is the sakara, where, okay, is all the sakaras located at the end or in the middle or in the beginning? Okay, is it located at the end? Only one question. Is located at the end? If it is
Which one?
located, sakara, or these sakaras, two sakaras are there.
Yeah.
Are these sakaras located at the end? If it's at the end, you will apply what?
Oh, Visarga.
Visarga will become, you get a padam, right? Padanta sakara will become, ru become visarga. These are not located at the end. So therefore, these are anantya sakara. What sakara?
Okay.
Na antya.
Hmm.
Na antya. Antya is end. Na antya is anantya. Anantya sakara, right? Anantya sakara, not at the end. This anantya sakara, what will happen? Anantya sakara of ling lakara, that becomes lopaha. So sakara is dropped. It came and went away. Therefore, what you have? Yat. What you have is now yat. This yat is, in fact, is the pratyaya, original. I mean, this is the common pratyaya for all the dhatus. For any anga, for any gana, this is a pratyaya. For adanta anga only, one more change happens. Remember yat we have chanted yat yatam yuhu yaha yatam. For anadanta anga we the beginning we chanted the form like this. If you remember,
Yes, yes, Sharanji.
yeah, yat yatam yuhu yaha yatam yata yam yava yama iti we have seen. Maybe not here, we have seen. Anyway, so therefore yat is the form that we get for any dhatu. Dhatu belong to any anga. And for adantanga, what happens? The adantanga, the ya undergoes change. What are changes undergoes? Ya is replaced by ear. Again here, ya is replaced by ear. Then here is the takara is that here. Then yakara becomes what? Apply the rule. What rule? You know it.
Yeah, lopaka.
Lopaka bhavati. The yakara following the vala becomes lopa. Therefore, you have it. That is a final form. So these are the sequence of steps involved. I will write the rule now, but first you understand the sequence. What are the sequence involved in this? I will explain again. If you have doubt, you can ask. Sequence is like this. That is tip pratyaya, whose content is takara plus e. Being ngit lakara, we are doing ling lakara. Remember, ngit lakara. Therefore, ikarasya lopaha bhavati. When ikara lopa happens, then after that, what will happen? Takara alone is there. Then for ling lakara, you get yasut agama. Yasut agama comes for the pratyaya. So it comes for the pratyaya. Then sut agama comes for the takara avayava of the pratyaya. That was sut agama. That is next. Then the sakara not at the end. That becomes lopaha. So sakaras are dropped. Then you have yat. And yat is a pratyaya following the adantanga. In fact, yat is the pratyaya for all. That is why we have fifth gana and all. We have seen chinuyat, right? And in the ninth gana also that yat only comes, right? Chinuyat, chinuyatam, chinuyuhu, fifth gana and the ninth gana and all we have seen. For adantanga, what will happen? This ya is replaced by ear. Then yakara becomes lopaha because followed by a vowel letter. Therefore, it. This is how this final form we get. Now, what are the rules? What happens here? That we will see. Here, up to this, ikara becoming lopaha, for that we know the rule. Now, yasutagama and suttagama. For that, the rule we'll see. This is number 18th rule. You understand the steps?
Yes.
Yes, Sharanji.
Yes. So now the next one is for this yasut agama, that rule. Yasut is an agama. So ling lakara parasmepadi pratyaya will get yasut agama. That is a rule. Ling lakara yasut agama. Ling parasmepadi will get yasut agama, and it will be deemed to be myth. Swara also is there, but swara is not required for us, so I'm removing that. So ling parasmepadi pratyayas will get yasut agama and the agama, and it will be deemed to be means here agama will get, otherwise I'll simply write nit yasut agama. If I write like this, you understand nit yasut agama. Can I write like this? Ling parasmepadi pratyaya will get nit yasut agama. It means yasut agama will come and it will be nit. Is it okay to write like that?
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
You
yes.
understand? You understand, right? So
Yeah.
nit yasut agama. How can agama be is nit? But here the rule says agama is just it's going to be ordained to the pratyaya. Pratyaya only is only when the pratyaya is nit or pit or git, then only it is meaningful. For agama, there is no meaning. But here ordaining the gitvam to the yasut agama, which becomes a part of the pratyaya. The pratyaya also becomes nit. That is the idea, right? So that's why nit yasut agama I'm writing. So this is by this the rule, the sutram. Yasut parasmai padeshu udat udatu nicha. Yasut parasmai padeshu. Swara also is udataha udat. It is udata udatah bhavati and nicha. Applying the sandhi udato nicha. Here also you can apply sandhi. Yasut parasmai padeshu. Yasut parasmai padeshu dhato nicha. This is a sutram 34103. This is number 1. Number 2, the 18th rule. That also you can write because Sutagama is going to come. Yasut and Sut, they go together. So the next one is Sut Titoho. Sut Titoho 34107. So for Ling Lakara having Takara, Ling Lakara Pratyas. Here it is not personal, but it's for everything. Ling Pratyas, Takara, and Takara of the Avayava. Takara of the Avayava of the Ling Pratyaya will get Sut Agama. Get Sut Agama. So this is by the Sutram. Sut Titoho. Titoho itself says Takara and Takara. Mahapranam. Both the things are there.
18 and 19, Sharanji, for link.
Huh? What
Rule
is it?
number 18 and 19. 17 already we have.
Oh, done. Okay. This is copy the 17. This is 18 and 19. Yes. This is 18. This is 19. Yes. So 18 and 19. Yes. I send you this, all the rules, set of rules. So 18 and 19, this is applied. So these two are applied. Therefore, Yasutagama and Sakarama. Then what happens? Then the next one is after this. Rule number 20. Rule number 20 is applied. What is the rule number 20 says? Anantya Sakara becomes Lopaha. Salopaha Anantyasya. Salopo Anantyasya Lingaha. And Sutra is that, which is that is Ling Lakara. What Lakara? Here you're talking about only Vidiling, Sarvadhatuka Ling. Okay. So the Sakara, which is not at the end, I will write simply Anantya Sakara. Anantya Sakara of the Sarvadhatuka Ling Lakara. That is Ling only, not Ashir Ling, only for Vidiling. So Anantya Sakara of the Sarvadhatuka Ling. Why I am saying Sarvadhatuka? Because it is there in the very sutra itself. It is by saying that we are saying that it is not for the Ashir Ling. Sarvadhatuka Ling means Vidiling. Vidiling only we are saying. Ling, what we mean is Vidiling here. Adhadhatuka means Ashir Ling. That we are not saying. We are not saying Adhadhatuka now. So Anantya Sakara of the Sarvadhatuka Ling Pratyaya. within bracket, if you want, you can write it is for the Vidiling, not Ashiyaling. What will happen? Will become Lopaha. Will become Lopa. This is by Salopo. Lingaha Salopo Anantasya 7 to 79. Salopo. This is not in this 3-4. So far 3-4, 3-4 we are saying, but this is in some 7-2 section. So Anantya Sakara of the Sarvadhataka link pratyas will become Lopaha. So by that Anantya Sakara, Sakara not at the end, becomes Lopaha. That we are getting it. And after that, rule number 21. Rule number 21 and the other rule, they both are same only. What is that? That Akara is replaced by Iya. What is the rule number? Akara of a Sarvadhataka. Rule number is 3, right? Rule number 3 we have seen.
Yeah, yes, 3.
Therefore, it is same as the rule number 3 only. It is same as the rule number 3. Only the number changes 21. Here what happens is the not Akara. Here it is Yaka. Ya is the Ya is replaced by Ya is replaced by Ya is replaced by Year. For the rule number 3, Ato Nitaha is said. That is 7 to 81. Here it is. For this, it's going to be 80. The sutra, when we see sutra, we will see in detail. That the 80 only. This alone goes as Anuvritti for the 81. And we will see when we see sutra. Ato Yaha. It is. Here it is. Ya. Yakara. Yakara means the Ya. Ya of what? The Yakara following the Yakara following the Yakara following the Adantanga. Following the Adantanga of a Sarvadhatuka link pratyaya. Yakara following the Adantanga of a Sarvadhatuka link pratyaya will take Ya Adesha. So here Yakara follows. Ya is that follows the Adantanga. What is Yat? Yat is link pratyaya. Sarvadhatuka link pratyaya. This follows the Adantanga. Here we are doing first gana. So therefore Ya is replaced by here. Then Yakara becomes Lopaha, that we know.
Is it not Yeya ji? It's replaced by Yeya. Yeah.
Why Ya?
That's what given in that Sutra Pata.
Okay. Here you're asking this one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Ya is that. Ya is equal to Ya, right? Ya is there it Sandhi has happened.
Yeah. That is
Ya plus Ya becomes Ya. A plus E becomes Ya. Here Ya is the Adesha. Here is A is only for Ucharanatham. It is Ya only.
okay. Okay.
All this is Sandhi. We'll see that sutra later. So now we have got it. So Pratama Purusha, Ekavachanam, these rules are there for Ling Lakara. 18, it says Yasutagama. 19th, ordinary Suttagama. Then 20th rule removes the Anantya Sakara. And 21st rule gives the E adesha for yakara. It's going to be applied for all this. All the adantanga will get akara. That akara, the yakara is replaced by yadesha. That's 21 you will see applying for everything. In fact, all the rules. Yasutagama will come and Suttagama will come when there is takara, takara that I saw where and all it is there. So this is a common rule for Prasnipati. Atmanipati something will happen that we'll see. Okay. So now the next one. What is next one? Prathama Purusha, Trivachana. This Pratyaya Nirmanam, it is once you know for once, then for this, then it is common for everything. So it is a one-time job. So if you remember, if you know this now, it is done. After that, we don't have to bother. We know anyway, we know the Pratyaya, but still for your knowledge, I'm saying how these Pratyas are constructed. Once you know for one lakara, for one dhatu, for one gana, taking any dhatu from any gana, pratyaya is going to be common for all the whatever this lakara for that they are ordaining for any dhatu, it is going to be common only. For each lakara, how it is derived. For sarvadhatuka lakara only important. Other dhatuka lakara, don't worry about it now. So it's only a one-time job. So next pratyaya is tip, tas, right? It is Madhyama Purusha, sorry, Prathama Purusha Dvivachana. What will happen to this? Tas will become tip tas G, right?
Tas will become tam.
What is the form? So the ling lakara is it, itam, right? It, itam, yugu. It, itam, yugu. So tas is there, tip tas. So here what will happen?
Tas tamipam.
Tas tamipam tam tan tamaha, that is common, that we have to apply. What is that rule? The list of rules. Rule number?
Rule number 7.
Rule number 7. The WhatsApp I sent, you can check. For Nitalakara, what we said, thus, tha, and nip, respectively replaced by tam, tam, ta, and rule number 7. So thus is replaced by tam. So that you apply first. So replace thus by tam. Already rule we know how it became by the rule number. If you want, you can write it in bracket. Rule number 7. 7, right? Yes. This becomes by the rule number 7. Rule number 7 is applied. After that, what will happen? We are doing
Yasutagama.
Yasutagama. Yes. That will apply. Yasutagama comes. Yasut is Yas. That comes first. Yasagama. Then Takara, which is there as an avayava of the Pratyaya. Yasutagama comes and it will become, the whole thing will become what? Nyit. Remember that. Okay. Nyit. It is, anyway, it is Nyit only. But still you have to know. Because Vachanam, Prasnipati, Prathama Purusha, Uttama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, these are pit. That becomes Nyit. There it is very significant. Here it is not a problem, but because it is already a Nyit only. So Yasutagama will come and this will be Nyit. Then Takara is there as an avayava of Tam. It will get what agama?
Suttagama.
Suttagama will come. The content is Sakara. Then Anantya Sakara. Sakara not at the end.
Lopaha.
Yeah.
So therefore you have Yatam. This Yatam follows now what? Follows the Yatam follows what? Yatam is a pratyaya added to Adantanga. Yes. Therefore Ya is replaced by
Yeah.
Ya. So Ya is replaced by Ya. Therefore you have Tam. And Yakara Sikam Bhavati, Lopa Bhavati, Paladi Pratyaya Pare. Therefore Itam. So that is a form. So Itam. You got it? Is it clear?
Okay.
So Madhyama, the Uttama Purusha, Prathama Purusha, Dvivachanam we have done. So similarly, just copy paste this for other. Ling Lakara, in fact, it is simple, simpler than lot. Lot only has got many rules. What is the Pratyaya? Bhuvachanam. Tiptas G.
G.
What will happen to G? Jakara is replaced by Jakara plus E. First Jakara plus E. Nit Lakara we are doing. What will happen to E?
A.
A.
E will become A. We are not doing lot, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Nit Lakara. Ikara should become Lopaha, right?
Oh,
If Ikara becomes Lopaha, what you will have? Jakara only will be there. Jakara is there, what will happen?
Yeah. Sayogam. Yeah.
Jakara will be there, you have Jakara is
Ant.
replaced by
Ant.
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 Is that the form?
No, no.
What is the form?
You.
Yugu. Yugu is a form. Therefore, here one more rule comes. Another rule. This is exception to replacement of Jakara by Ant. One more rule comes, which is an exception to the replacement of the Jakara. Jakara we replaced, right? Replacement of Jakara by Ant or At we do. At we will see. Later we will see for At now. So therefore here what happens? The next rule comes. That is considered to be the Apavada. We will see that what is the rule. It is Jair juice. That is rule. That is, I'll explain. Jair juice. That is Jakara. Jakara will be replaced by not Jakara, G. G will be replaced. Whole G. G will be replaced by juice. For Ling Lakara, what happens is here Jakara plus E. Don't make the Ikara Lopa. Don't make the Ikara Lopa. Here what will happen? That G will be replaced by G will be replaced by use. That's the rule. We'll tell the rule. G will be replaced by juice. What did I write? Juice. Okay. Juice. Here Jakara is the letter. Okay. Here Jakara is the letter. So the content is only us. The content is only us. Otherwise, for our understanding, I can write it as us. Because we don't know this is letter. Jakara is letter. Ashtadhyaya is sutra that we are not taught this class. So let us take it as us. G is replaced by us. Now us will get Yasutagama. Yasutagama is common. Us will get Yasutagama. Will it get Sutagama? Yes or no? Will it get Sutagama?
No,
no,
because
because
no.
Takara and Takara. No.
It is only for the Takara of the Avayava. Here it is not there. Therefore, you cannot ordain Suttakama. Only Yas. Now, Sakara, what will happen to this Anantya Sakara? Will
Lopa.
become Lopa. Therefore, Ya and Us only is there. Ya and Us. Ya plus A plus U. What will happen? Ya. A plus U. A plus U, can we do Sandhi? Becomes A plus U. A plus U, what will happen? What's Sandhi?
Wo guna.
So guna will happen. Can we say os? A plus su will become os. Can we do it? Yes or no? Sandhi karya we cannot do it because yakara following what? Following adantanga. It has to be replaced by ya. That is Sandhi later. Sandhi is always it's Bhagiranga later. After doing everything, then only nothing to be done, then only you have to do Sandhi. Here, ya. Ya is replaced by ya. It is rule is there. When it is replaced by ikara, when ya is following the Adantanga. Therefore, replaced by ear. Right? Now, E plus yakara. Yakara will become lopa. Can I say yakara become lopa? Yes or no? Yakarasya lopa bhavati kim? Bhavati or na bhavati?
Followed by one letter. It's not
Followed by one only, it will become lopa. Here, U is there. Therefore, it will not become lopa. Yakara plus U is U. And use padanta sakara. Sakara is at the end of the padam. Therefore, what will happen? You get the form you. This is how we get you. So, therefore, form is it, itam, you. Now, here, how this is replaced by whose? That is the one we are going to see. Rule number 22. Rule number 22. You understand this? Any confusion in this? Yakara, why it has become lopa, will not become lopa? Because it is not followed by val. And Suttagama also will not come here because there is no takara, avayava. So rule number 22. Rule number 22 is jer jus. Sutram is jege jus bhavati. Jer jus. Jus is the adesha, but for our convenience here, jakara I am removing it because we have this section sutra and all we have not seen. So that's why I'm just making it that is fine. So here what does the sutram says, what the rule says is G. What is G? G is parasmipadi ling lakara. This is particularly for ling lakara. Ling lakara parasmipadi. G is there only in parasmipadi. Therefore, we don't have to say parasmipadi. For atmanipadi is a ja. So the ling lakara G, let me write like that. Ling lakara G or G pratyaya of ling lakara. G pratyaya of ling lakara will be replaced by G pratyaya of ling pratyaya. Any ling of the ling pratyaya will be replaced by us. G pratyaya of ling. G pratyaya means here you can further you can write this. It is parasmipadi. Parasmipadi pratyaya. So therefore, applying that will be replaced by us. Therefore, here G only. That don't make the ikara become lopaha. That is not applied here because this is exception to the ikara becoming lopaha for a nitlakara. For nitlakara, what happens to ikara? Ikara becomes lopaha. We saw in lang lakara and all. That is not applied here. If you apply, then jakara alone will be left out. That's a problem. So this is apavada. In fact, this is apavada to jakara replaced by ant. The rule we saw in latlakara. Number
Rule number 1.
Rule number 1, that is apavada to that, as well as apavada to this nitlakara, ikara lopa in nitlakara. That is rule number. What's the rule number for that? This is an apavada to
1 and 6.
rule number 1 and rule number 6. Can note 6 is nitlakara. So therefore, you get the form. Just you who. Then the next one. Next one onwards will be easy. Can do it quickly. That is Purusha. Ekavachana pratyaya is, what is the pratyaya? Tiptasdi sip. It is Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachana. What will happen to Sip? Sip will become
C, that is C will be preceded by Yas, Yas plus C.
yes. So C is that. First is
Sakara plus E.
Sakara plus E. Ikara, what will happen to Ikara?
Lopaha.
That can become Lopa. So therefore Sakara alone will be left out. Then Sakara will get Yasutagama. So you will have Yas and Sakara. Two Sakaras are there. Can we remove both the Sakaras?
No.
One Sakara, that is first Sakara we can remove because it is Anantya Sakara.
Yeah, Ya is replaced by Ya, so
That will comes later.
Hmm.
First is this Sakara is first Sakara is removed. Therefore you have Yas. The last Sakara you cannot remove because it is Antya Sakara. Cannot be removed. Now Yas is a Pratyaya following the Adantanga. Ya is replaced by here. That you can apply. And Yakara is followed by Val. Therefore, what will happen to Yakara? Becomes Lopaha. Therefore, is what? Padanta Sakara becoming Ru. Ru is Repa. Repa will become Visarga. Therefore, Igi. All the rules we know. Can you follow?
yes, Ji.
Sakara plus E. E becomes Lopaha by the rule number. You said, what is the rule number? Rule number 6. But Nitalakara, E becomes Lopaha. Sakara is there. Then Yasutagama is ordained. Suttagama will not come because there is no Avayava. Takara Avayava. Then Anantya Sakara, what there is, one Sakara will become Lopaha. Then Ya is replaced by Ya. Then Ya, the Yakara is followed by Val. That is Sakara Lopaha Bhavati. Then yes, you have Padanta Sakara becomes Sarga. Iki. Right?
Yes.
Clear? Yeah. Then
Yes, Ji.
so sip we have done. The next one is
Yes.
thus. Sip. Sip thus. So what will happen to thus?
That also replaced by
Thus tamipam. Ling lakara we are doing. Nit lakara. So replace this by tam. Rule number 7, I think, right?
yeah.
Is the same rule number 7?
Yes, Ji.
Yes.
Yes, Ji.
So tam. So this that's why copy paste. It will get Yasutagama, then it also will get Suttagama, and Anantya Sakara becomes Lopa. Therefore, Yatam. Ya is this Yatam is a Pratyaya following the Adantanga getting Yadesha. Yakarasi Lopa Havati followed by Val. Therefore, you get Itam. Right? So Itam. Is it clear?
Yes, Ji.
Then this is simple. Then same thing copy paste for Bhagavachana. Bhagavachana Pratyaya is Madhyama Purusha. That is Madhyama Purusha. But Pratyaya
Tha.
Siptas Tha will be replaced by Tha. Tas Tamipam Tantam Tha. That is number 7. Right? Then Yasutagama comes. Suttagama comes. Then Anantya Sakara becomes Lopaha. Therefore, Yata is there. Ya is following Ladantanga replaced by Ya. Then Ekarasi Lopa Bhavati. Then you get Ita. Right? Then the next one. Next one is Uttama Purusha Ekvachana. Uttama Purusha Ekvachana Pratyaya is what is the Pratyaya? Nip. Uttama Purusha Ekvachana Pratyaya is Nip. What will happen to Nip now? Nipple is replaced by Tamipam. Same rule. Becomes right?
Mm.
replaced by yam, we'll get Yasutagama. Then Anantya Sakara. What will happen to Anantya Sakara? Will become Lopaha. So Ya and Don't do Sandhi here. Ya plus Dirgha Sandhi. No. Ya is replaced by Ya. Why? Because Ya follows the Adantanga. Therefore, Ya plus Yakara se Lopaha bhavati kim? Not followed by Val. Therefore, nothing will not become Lopaha, becomes Ya. So form is Ya. Right?
Yeah.
So you get Then the next one is Nip we have done. The next one is what's the pratyaya here? Nip Vas. Right? Vas is Dvivachan. What will happen to Vas? What will happen to Sakara? Yeah, I've seen this. Rule number. This Lang Lakara. It happens Abhavam, Abhavava, Abhavama, and all we saw. Lopa Bhavati. Rule number. What is the rule number? That is Uttama Purusha, the Sakara, that becomes Lopaha for Nitalakara. Sakara of the rule number 8. Sakara of the
Eight.
Uttama Purusha
Eight, yeah. So,
of Nitalakara will become Lopaha. Rule number 8 you apply. Here Ling Lakara is Nitalakara. Therefore Ling everything will apply. So this becomes Sakara becomes Lopaha. Right. Then why is that? It will get Yasutagama. Sutagama will come? No, will not come. So Yasutagama. Anantya Sakara becomes Lopaha. Therefore Yava. Yava is the pratyaya following the Anantanga. Ya is replaced by Iya. So Iya, then why is that? Yakarasya Lopaha Bhavati. Therefore Iva. Simple. Right? Is it clear this was?
Yes, Ji.
Same thing for Mas. Only thing is Vakara is instead of Vakara, make it by Vakara. So becomes you get Ima. So Yama, then Ima. This is for the Parasmepati. Right? For Atmanepati, what is there? I think that we will see. We'll see that in the next class. I thought we would be able to complete it today. For Atmanepati link, that we will see. Tell you, teach you one more rule. That Atmanepati will be over. So we have then after that we know all this Sarvadhattu Kalakara. Adadhattu Kalakara, there's no such problem. I mean, this Pratyaya Nirmanam is there. Wherever Sarvadhattuka condition is specified, that there this Ardhadhattuka Vishaya that will not apply. Okay, so total number of rules what we saw today is 20. Total number of rules up to this is 22, I think.
Yeah, 22.
So 20, let me copy paste 21st rule. And the 22nd rule is the last one we saw. It's okay. I think that it is over. Okay. Let us quickly see this. For Latlakara, Jakara is replaced by Ant. That is rule number 1. Okay, that's why you have got Patanti or Labante. That is rule number 1. Rule number 2. Titlakara, let being a Titlakara, this is common. So T is letter is replaced by A. These are the only 2 rules. This T replaced by A for Atmanipati. In Jakara replaced by Ant for both. Right? Then Lang Lakara, what happens? The Akara of a Git Sarvadhattuka Pratyaya. Git means except Parasmipati, Ekavachana Pratyaya, other Pratyaya. Wherever Akara is there, where it is there, it is only in Ate, Atmanipati, Pratham Purusha, Madhyam Purusha, Dvivachana, there only A is there. So that when following Adantanga gets E Adesha. Number 3. Then this Yakara Vakara following a vowel letter becomes Lopaha. Number 4. Then the Tas of a Titlakara, what happens? It is replaced by Se. Tas of a Titlakara replaced by Se. Therefore, this is exception to that. Okay. Then Ikara of the Parasmay Padi Ting Pratyaya of Ngitlakara for lung, ling, etc. subject to Lopaha. Then for Ngitlakara, Tas, Tha, and Mip, these are the Parasmay Padi Pratyaya. Therefore, they are replaced by Tam, Tam, Tha, and Then Sakara of the Uttama Purusha, Ngitlakara. Where is Uttama Purusha? It is only Vas and Mas, only for Parasmay Padi. So there becomes Lopaha. So these rules are there for Lang Lakara. If you want, you can write specifically the Pratyaya, but this is enough to write the just a rule. And for Lot Lakara, Ikara is replaced by Ukara, and Lot is like a Lang. Therefore, rule number 7 and 8 they are common. And for Lot Lakara, Sip, Parasmepadi, Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachana, Sip is replaced by He, and it is deemed to be Nit. That's important, it will not cause Angakarya. Then the He becomes Lopaha when following the Adantanga that we know. If you want, you can write it here also. But He following the Adantanga will become Lopaha. That also you can write He, because that is a consequence. He following the Adantanga. That's why you have Bhava and all. Adantanga will become Lopaha. For Adantanga, that is, we know changes happening to here already, we have seen that separately. Then the MIP of Lot is replaced by Ni. What is MIP? MIP is only in Parasmepadi, Uttama Purusha, Ekavachana. Then Atagama will come for the Uttama Purusha of Parasmepadi, Atmanepadi, and it will be deemed to be Pit. Therefore, Atmanepadi also, as well as Parasmepadi, Dvivachanam, Bhagavachanam, Uttama Purusha, they get the Pitta status. Then Ekara of the Pratyaya of Lot. Where is Ekara is there? Lot being a Titlakara, it becomes Te, Ate, like Latlakara, it will become, then Ekara comes. That Ekara will be replaced by Am. Rule number 14. Then Ekara of the Atmanepadi Pratyaya following Sakara will be replaced by Vakara, and that Ekara following Vakara will be replaced by So therefore, this is for Atmanepadi, Purusha, Ekavachanam, and Bhagavachanam. Number 17. This is for the Uttama Purusha. The Ekara of Atmanepadi will be replaced by I. This is exception to replacement by Ekara. So this is for Lot. Then Ling Lakara, we have these rules. That is Parasmepadi, Ling Parasmepadi Pratyaya will get Yasuttagama, and it will be deemed to be Nit. Then Takara, the Avayavas of the Ling Pratyaya will get Suttagama. Then Anantya Sakara will become Lopaha. Then Yakara is replaced by Yakara is because of Yasuttagama. The Yakara comes because of Yasuttagama. That Ya following Adantanga for the Sarvadhatuka Ling Pratyaya, that is very important, because Adadhatuka Lakara, the Ya will be there. That's why Bhuyat will be there. Buddhatu Ashyaling, Bhuyat, right? Shunuyat, etc. Yat will be there as it is. So Sarvadhatuka Ling Lakara, Shunuyat anyway it's different, but Bhuyat is Ashyaling. Sarvadhatuka Ling Pratyaya will get Ya Adesha. Then Yakara become Lopaha, that we know that if it is applicable, apply. Then G, that is Pratham Purusha, Bhagavacana, G is replaced by Us. Up to this we saw. Then Atmanepadi, what will happen? That we have to see. Atmanepadi, G will be replaced by Run and all. That we will see. We will see that in the next class. Up to this is for the Parasmepadi. Atmanepadi is going to come. We will see. Right. These are the list of rules so far we have seen for the Lakaras. All the 4 Lakaras, Atmanepadi is going to come. You have any doubt in this? can ask. Is it clear?
Yes, yeah, yeah.
Yes, Sharanji.
Yes, so we can stop here. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Please go through the file, go through the class again. You'll understand it more clearly. But you have to go through it again. You have to read again. So remember the rules at least. Okay.
Yeah.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद
धन्यवाद शरण जी.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद जी. धन्यवाद शांति.
धन्यवाद जी.
धन्यवाद.